Hey guys, what's up? Zombie Killer here. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Logitech G27 as it says on the video title. And so basically, I don't know, let's just go and start off. First of all, what we can start off with is the pedals. I don't know why I'm recording the top. Move the cable out of the way. Okay, so these are the pedals. And so personally, this one here, this is the clutch. This one's pretty good. It's in range of how easy to press the pedals. The accelerator is first. It's very, very easy. Then the clutch. So the clutch is pretty okay. And then the brake, which is a lot harder to press than the accelerator, definitely. There is a mod you can actually buy. Ooh, fingers. No, you can actually buy a mod for the brake, which will make it a lot stronger than this one apparently. I'm thinking about getting it. I'm not 100% sure. If I do, I'll do another review maybe about that. Maybe not. And if I did that, I would remove the spring from here and put it into the clutch and then put the new one in here. No, sorry, I wouldn't. I would take the one out of the clutch and I'd put it in here and remove this one. This one's way too easy, I think, personally. I really need a better thing on here because I can just relax my foot and I've got it all the way. So it's not that great. This is pretty good. Yeah, nice. I'm not too great on it. I have mine, as you can see here, backed up against. Probably not such a good idea because I'm bending the cable a little bit. Let's have a look at that. I've got mine pressed up against this, which means that whenever I press any of the button, the thing is, and it's fine. It doesn't actually move. Like say if I press the brake now, see it moved, and I saw that. Let me put it back. Look, if I press the brakes, it moves. So I'd have to put my other foot on it and then press the brake in certain locations. If I pressed it right here, it's still going to go anyway. Okay, so that's this is well built. These are customizable. There's loads of words at once. These are well built. They're aluminium, so really sturdy, strong. I'm trying to bend it right now and nothing. Not gonna try and bend it or anything. It's pretty sturdy. Picked the whole thing up on just on the one thing. Pick it up on the smallest one as well, and it's still pretty good. So these are customizable, like I said. They have 3 positions. I'll probably get around to showing you that in a minute, but I don't have the tool right now to take this off. It's just away, so that was a bit loud. So yeah, but these are customizable because I've actually moved these because in the original locations they were, these two were too close to each other, and when I was going around corners and whatnot and braking and having to change gears, I was using the clutch and everything, I was accidentally going from like braking a little bit and pressing the clutch, which therefore was giving me less acceleration and whatnot, so therefore I was braking even more than normal. And then when I'm changing gears, like I'm braking a little bit, so it's like I've just hit just the place to change gear, and I press the clutch and I catch the brake as well, which then puts me back a bit, and then when I change gear I no longer need to be in this gear because I'm not high enough. The video may have changed there, sorry if the video has just moved. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Not really much to talk about with that, I guess even. I don't know, there might be some features I don't know of. Oh, there's a carpet grip. I haven't talked about that. There's a carpet grip here, which what you do is I put it there, look here. But yeah, put your finger in this little plastic bit here, and pull that, and it pops out like that. And then this time, when we place it down on the carpet, it should be much more sturdy. So let's go ahead and try it out. I can't push it. Wow, that is really good. Look at this. I'm quite literally as hard as I can pushing that, and that's not doing anything. I'm moving backwards in my chair. That's brilliant. I will use that. I will put that just about here. Sweet. Okay. So obviously, when you get this, you don't just get the clutch. When you buy the Logitech G27, you would not expect to just get the pedals. You also mainly would want the steering wheel. Here it is. So the steering wheel itself is very nice. It is leather, so it's got a very nice feel, obviously, of being leather. So that's really nice. Let me zoom out a little bit so we can see the whole thing. So as you can see, it has aluminium, just like the pedals, on where the metal is. I'm pretty sure the rest is just plastic. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure this is all just plastic around the edges. These are aluminium as well, the gear up and down shifters. So it does have 900 degrees spin, which I will just unplug it and replug it back in, therefore giving you the spin. Sorry about that. Just unplug it. Before I unplug it, actually notice, can you see the green light? We see the green light. Yes. See the green light, and when you unplug it, the green light turns off. And when you plug it back in, the light turns back on. And then the steering wheel will now spin 1.5 both ways, therefore giving the 900 degree spin. There we go. It does this every time you plug it in, and you turn it on. So say for example, you plug it into your computer and you turn your computer on, then it will pop up and start spinning. It does this for calibration reasons, so therefore if you've left the steering wheel like that when you start off, it doesn't think that that is that. So you don't have to do it yourself. So every time you turn it on, it is just perfect, ready to use. So you plug everything into this. The USB comes from this. The pedals plug directly into the bottom of this, and the shifter also plugs into the bottom of this, which I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So essentially that's pretty much it for this. The back of it, let me show you how big it is. So as you can see, it's a pretty decent size. We'll do a size comparison, and we'll get my Xbox controller and put it about there, 'cause it's about the edge. As you can see how big it is. I would hope by comparison. If you don't know how big the Xbox controller is, Grand Theft Auto, we will try with the PS3 controller, as you can see. So it's about 2.5 PS3 controller, about 2 Xbox controller. So that is essentially the steering wheel itself. Next, obviously, is a very big important part as well, is the actual height shifter itself. Obviously, being a height shifter, it has 6 gears. Right off the bat, I didn't know how to get into reverse, and it took me a little while to understand how to get to it. So, like you would do, you just move it up as gear 1, gear 2, 3, 4, 5, blah blah blah. But to get into actual reverse, you go into gear 6, like that, but instead of just doing it normally, you press it in first, and then move it into 6. Now it's in reverse. You can also, you can press it in, and then when you can press it in and out when you're in gear 2 and 3, but you cannot go into gear 5, or the 1 and 2 area, when you press it down. So that is the height shifter itself. Behind the height shifter, we actually have the 4 buttons here, which most likely will be used for the PlayStation 3. This would be X or A in Xbox world. This is circle or B in Xbox. This is triangle or Y, and then this is square or X. So I use some of these buttons. I use this one especially because I use this as an enter button, which is essentially selecting and stuff. So just like the X does on the PlayStation. You've got the D-pad, which I use for looking around like camera angles and whatnot, so you can use that to turn and whatnot. Then you've got 4 buttons here, which in PlayStation, when you have it plugged into PlayStation, here is the start button, here is the select button, and then this one is R1, and this is L1. So these are all fully customizable buttons. I'm pretty sure there's about 20 some odd, so I'm not exactly sure, but we'll have a look at it in Windows soon enough. When we customize it a little bit, and then we'll come to the final review. Another feature about this is to attach it to the table. You have little clips which are attached. So what you have to do is, when I first set this up, I didn't know that you could do this feature, and so therefore I just used them as they are like this and turned them and whatnot until it was tight on the table, and it moved, which right now it won't. The whole table moves. See the water? Whole table moves. So what you do is you press it in, turn it. I'm pretty sure they're all the same way, which is anti-clockwise, and then as you can see there, it's popped out, and then now I can tighten it a bit more, or I can completely loosen the whole thing off, which I'm planning on doing anyway. So if I turn this one, yep, anti-clockwise as well, and then there we go, it's undone. So I'll just undo both of these a little bit, out my drawer so we can get into it. Underneath here, which I'll show in just a second, is another third one for this, which is right underneath it. You probably can hear me messing with it. So we'll just take this out, as we saw in my unboxing, unless you didn't see that. Right there, see that's the one I undid. So these just go under the wood, or table, or metal, or whatever it is it's attaching to, and then you just tighten them up. So it's pretty simple to do, so I'll just show you exactly how to re-put it onto the table. So there you go, slide it on. So as you can see here, it's now slid on. So we'll just put this one at the back here on for, let me see if we can do it. There we go. As you can see, it's turning round, and it will eventually hit the table. There we go. And so, oops, turn it so it's straight for you. There you go. And so then you just do the same with the rest. So push it down and then turn it clockwise to lock it in position, and again clockwise. And